This morning, the Barbados Water Authority's Wastewater Division has started dye testing on the first of 4 proposed injection wells. The system is designed to allow the discharge of pre-treated sewage into deep underground wells. The testing, requested by environmental and health authorities, uses a green fluorescent dye to determine if the well field will leak into the island's groundwater. This redirection of the island's sewage is to allow remedial work to be carried out on the South Coast Sewage Network. Jamaican economist Dr. Damian King expressed concerns that the threat of United States President Donald Trump to impose tariffs on imports of steel and alumina will make countries poorer. The tariffs would affect Jamaica and other alumina exporting countries if the threat is realized. President Trump has signaled his intentions to levy a tariff of 25% on steel and 10% on alumina imports in the U.S. The warning comes amidst effort in Jamaica to boost alumina exports to countries and in turn grow the mining sector. And in Trinidad and Tobago, Government Senator Avinash Singh was hospitalized after being stung by over 100 bees on Saturday. Singh, who is the parliamentary secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, was attacked while plowing his land in Chaguanas. Health Minister Terence Dial Singh told reporters that Singh was expected to remain at the medical facility for another 24 to 48 hours for treatment and observation. And internationally, on Monday, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un met with senior South Korean delegates. This is the first time officials from Seoul have met with him since taking office in 2011. Relations with the Koreans have warmed following last month's Olympics in South Korea. During the 2-day visit, South Korean groups will focus on establishing conditions for talks aimed at getting rid of North's nuclear weapons, as well as improving dialogues between the U.S. and Pyongyang. China's annual meetings of the national legislators are opening in Beijing this week. This year, Parliament is expected to approve major constitutional changes that will give more power to President Xi Jinping. It is also expected to drop the nation's 2-term presidential limit. The dropping of this limit could open the way to allow President Xi Jinping to stay in power for life. And Syrian civil defense said on Friday that as many as 674 civilians have been killed since the Syrian government, aided by Russia, launched an air offensive on the Damascus suburb of Eastern Ghouta on February 18th. Eastern Ghouta, home to nearly 400,000 people, has been besieged by the Syrian government since opposition groups took control of the area in mid-2013. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, Bibi Bacchus.